Hi guys, my name's Alyssa and this is your Venus in Virgo video. Sometimes when I make a video that has to do with my placement, people get mad that I talk about it like in the first person, like about myself. And if that's the case, I want you to know that my Venus is in Virgo, so I will be mentioning a lot of things about me. Enjoy that or just watch somebody else's video. Okay, so the Venus in Virgo. You know what I mean when somebody is lacking. It's not because they're not giving you enough love, and it's never because they didn't ask you to marry them in the right way. These aren't Venus in Virgo qualities. What it is that they're lacking in something specific that you know that you can't spend the rest of your life with. I mean, Venus in Virgo will allow people to cheat on them. Venus in Virgo will forgive that. Why? You have a certain insecurity about yourself and a certain forgiveness quality. You think that every single person can get better. You feel like you can get better and these people can get better. And that there's no way that anyone would spend their time in a relationship with somebody that they didn't want to be with. And so you assume that if someone's choosing to be with you, they want to be with you as much as you do, because analytically, logically, that makes sense. You don't waste your time in a relationship with someone you don't want to be with. There's always something about you that you can change because it's you. It's on you. You ask a Venus in Virgo, would you get plastic surgery? And the Venus in Virgo will say, oh yeah, I've thought about it. And it's not because you're like, oh my God, I'm so ugly. It's because you're a little bit nitpicky when it comes to your own personal appearance. You're a little bit nitpicky when it comes to other people's personal appearance. You're a little nitpicky. You want things to be precise. Now, everything precisely in your partner and in you. When I was in high school, I had a list of 200 things I needed in a guy before I would date him. Whether or not you want to say that's because I was avoiding all the real guys in my life, or if you want to say that I just had a lot of ideas for what a guy should give me. A lot of them on the list were completely shallow because there's things that I can work through. I can work through a guy not being romantic because I'm not that romantic. You know what's romantic? Chris got me these flowers when I got fired, and they're very pretty. If he didn't get me these flowers, I would have been okay. Now, on the other hand, if Chris continued to wear cargo shorts on a regular basis, I don't know if I would still be dating him right now. That would just not be okay because he's a grown-ass man, and grown-ass men don't wear cargo shorts, and that's my thing. Your Venus is in Virgo. There are things that you just need, and you don't know why because they're not normal. And you analyze and you analyze and you analyze, and your love life is analyzed. But it's funny because if anyone looked at you, they'd be like, you analyze love all the time. You would never settle down with anybody for any reason. Why are you with this person? I don't see this person. This person isn't passionate with you. This person didn't even propose to you in the right way. This person didn't do this. And you as a Venus in Virgo are like, yeah, passion, that shit's not important because I have to be with this person for the rest of my life. This is a day-to-day activity. I always get mad at everybody and I always say, you guys don't understand. You have to choose love. Like, I don't understand why that's a hard thing for you people to understand. For me, as a Venus in Virgo, I get it. Every day I wake up, I choose to love my husband. Somebody else could swoop in anytime and carry me off into Wonderland, and I would be like, wow, that sounds horrible. Absolutely horrible. I don't want that. I have a day-to-day life that I live with my husband right now, and it is fantastic. And before I had that, I'd much rather be single because I had my day-to-day life that I had to live and work out within myself. I felt like if I wasn't complete in me, I could never be complete with a man, especially a man that's flawed, because Venus and Virgo, we know how to pick out flaws. It's very important that when you are this person, that you don't go out and pick them out in your partner. You let your partner be. You let your partner strive to be whatever they need to be. Being a Libra makes me a little bit more laid back with that. If your Venus is in Virgo and you may be a Virgo, You might not be as laid back when it comes to your significant other, and you may expect them to be certain ways. I think that I also got to work on it a lot longer because of my list. Because where some people with their Venus in Virgo might just kind of go in and date people casually, I didn't even want to do that. And so I hid myself with my idea of perfection. And then once I found that I could be okay with me, I was really okay with the flaws in another person. Now, it doesn't mean that my husband's flaws don't affect me in a huge way at times, because fuck, they do. But there's, different ways to go about it. Venus in Virgo likes those things in love that they can fix, those little flaws or imperfections that they can change eventually. Now, you can get caught in this thing of, dating people in order to change them. I have done that. A Venus in Virgo wants somebody there who can be there on a day-to-day basis for them, who will spend time with them, who will do works with them. You want to build up respect and admiration before you just go ahead and call it love. You really do feel like, hey, you know what, I can make anything work. And you can. But at the extent of what? Trying to make it work with somebody who doesn't like you, you can do that. Or trying to make it work with somebody that you don't like. That happens too. And then you're blindsided when they leave you. And you're like, I didn't even like you that much. Because you just really do like the day-to-day routine of a relationship. That is what you want. You don't need bells and whistles. You want somebody who takes care of you, that you can take care of. You want to serve your partner. You want to give them stability. You want to make sure that when they come home to you, they are relaxed. You want to give of yourself. And you can be drained dry by certain people who don't respect that in you. You really want to be respected as a partner, as an equal. You don't want to be that person that just does shit for your partner and they expect it of you like you're their maid. That makes you grow resentful because you're serving out of love and not out of, this is what I do for you. Because honestly, you're not going to do that for anybody else. I don't even clean my room for me, but I might clean it for my husband. I don't know how to cook for shit, but I will make my husband food. Say you like somebody whose Venus is in Virgo. Just know that you can't take advantage of their servitude. You also can't take advantage of their ability to forgive your huge shortcomings, because you must understand that to be a Venus in Virgo, you really, really are picky. And when you're critical of somebody, you're downright critical of that person. You want to do it for the best because you're equally critical of yourself. You're equally insecure in your own skin. You see your flaws and you're aware of them. And so because of that, you're also aware of other people's flaws. With Venus in Virgo, you are completely earthy and people are completely attracted to you. So don't scare them off. Be good to people. And be open and be real. And be upfront. You're going to get cold before you get emotional. We got to hold a lot back because we are afraid to let loose too early. Which kind of makes sense because I think we'd scare everybody off with how fucking picky we are. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed your Venus in Virgo. Bye.